Thanks for joining us. Desperation to stay warm can turn deadly for some.
Crews put out yet another homeless encampment fire fueled by propane last night. No one was hurt this time, but that's not always the case. New at 5, Adam Duxter shares the dangers and why advocates and fire officials are struggling with solutions.
A fire is out of control.
Cell phone footage capturing the moment an underpass encampment went up in flames. Fire crews say propane right at the center. And it's not the first time.
It's extremely dangerous for us.
But rather a continuation of what Minneapolis Fire says they've been dealing with over the past month.
When that tank explodes, the shrapnel from the metal from the tank or whatever debris or anything around is going to explode and fly out around us.
In December, tank after tank exploded on the city's south side, damaging one neighboring home and destroying another. Minnesota's top fire officials say propane plus encampment can be a deadly combo.
Compressed liquid. And as that liquid heats up, it turns into a gaseous stage, which then creates pressure on that tank. Being in that close proximity leads to a lot of radiant heat and issues where you can start that chain reaction. And when you add in combustible gas as your heat source, you get a really dangerous recipe for explosions.
But for advocates like Kristen Crabtree,
it's not ideal. I'd rather see people in housing. But in the absence of those, people are going to do what they need to do to stay alive.
Seeing tanks at encampments is a sign there's no better option. She says volunteer groups aren't the ones bringing the tanks, but rather bringing warm clothes constantly.
People will die if they don't have propane. So it's a difficult thing because we want to make sure we're being safe. We also want to make sure safety means staying alive.
In Minneapolis, Adam Duxter, WCCO News.
Despite several recent propane fires, no one at the encampments has been hurt. Crabtree says volunteers are doing what they can to provide alternatives.